Kyrie, it seemed like you guys got the tempo you wanted early. You kind of made sure that you made it that kind of game.
Mm-hmm.
Is that how it worked for you? Was that the key here, you thought, or among them?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they obviously have a too big, kind of two-headed monster with Dre and Blake playing there, so we just wanted to get them out in transition, make decisions on the perimeter. You know, usually bigs aren't used to guarding pin downs and screening rolls, and you know, we wanted to get Gordon in isolation a few times. Just felt like he did a great job of driving to the basket, creating opportunities for us.
Was there an effort to get Jalen involved as well?
I think it's an effort just for all of us just to take better shots and feel good about shots that we're taking and just have the confidence be echoed amongst all of us. That's about it. Jalen just made a few more shots than he has in the last few games.
It seemed like there was a focus for you of finding open three-point shooters. How important is that for the offense for you to be able to create those looks?
It's very important. You know, getting out in transition against some open threes. You know, obviously playing against teams that are probably two-point dominated. You know, it's just hard to keep up with a pace like that when you're getting open shots. And you know, we're hitting threes. You know, back to back. Even when we missed them, we were still getting wide open ones. So we just want to feel good about that and just stay consistent in that end.
They didn't have an offensive rebound in the first half. They sometimes kind of crush people there.
Mm-hmm.
What are the kind of the keys to having all five of you guys keep them off?
Yeah, just a conscious effort just to help each other out, make sure we're boxing out. I think Al and Tyson, our bigs, you know, Jalen even just getting in and just helping the bigs, but also doing a job of just, you know, sometimes face guarding Andre or Blake and making them take tough shots and just giving them one-shot possessions.
What does it do when they're, like you mentioned, Al and Tyson, those guys, and then for you as guards to go in and crash?
Oh, it feels good. I mean, you know, it's always good to rebound as a guard and start out the fast break.
Kyrie, you grabbed a few of those rebounds and defending hard. Do you feel like you're starting to get into the shape that you want to be in to play this way?
Yeah, I feel like, you know, every game is just something is just being a highlight of just me getting back to the rhythm that I want to. You know, like I said, it's a learning experience for me too, and I just take it with you know, the most excitement as I can of just keeping these guys engaged. And you know, we can make every excuse. I can make it every excuse of, you know, wanting to shoot more, wanting to do more, but at the same time, you know, this is one of the most talented, if not the most talented team I've ever played with. So for me, it's just getting those guys open shots and you know, making the right play.
Along that line, you only scored 3 points tonight. I imagine how many times in your career you've probably done that. Do you kind of have to forget the stats and just kind of judge yourself in different ways?
I mean, I was talking to I was talking to a few of my teammates about this, but you know, my quote for this year is just be cool. You know, I really just have to stay cool. Like I can't even, because if I start bucking and you know, getting back into the old habits of what I'm used to, you know, and the clear and realization is that this is not what I'm used to. So, you know, going from being a high PPG scorer and, you know, being stat dominated, and then coming to, you know, this type of environment where, you know, the best thing for us is to care about the team. And, you know, it's not going to be everyone's night every single night, but I know that when it gets down the stretch, you know, when I'm needed, then I'm going to be ready. So that's just being a professional. Like I said, it's a learning experience for me, you know, dealing with what the expectations usually are for myself, even with my family. You know, like everyone's used to me scoring this amount of points or doing this at a certain standard, and so am I. But at the same time, the importance is us winning games and getting to the final. So that's where it is.
How encouraging is it to have these kind of results when you have that night?
It's great. Everything else will take care of itself. I truly believe that. You know, it's easy to go back and be selfish and care about the outside world and what they want you to do, but it's even harder to learn on a day-to-day basis of how to be a better teammate and a better player. So, you know, these guys, they look to me for emotional relief, and if I'm out there being distressed, then we're all going to be distressed. So for me, I just try to just be cool as much as possible and continue to encourage these guys. You know, we got a lot of young, talented players on this team that want to do a lot of things. So it's always good to have that patience and show them what it looks like to be on a great team.
In your eyes, why is Daniel Tice important to what you guys want to accomplish this season?
He's just so smart as a basketball player, you know, playing overseas and then coming over here and just being, you know, just a solid piece for us. You know, just coming in, knocking down shots, being able to guard 5s and 4s, being able to communicate on the fly, and most importantly, he's seasoned and you know, we're almost around the same age, but he's played a few years of high-level basketball. So, you know, he's a great asset for us.
Thank you.